Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Brady, and today we're going to be starting on the first part of our e-commerce website. So this tutorial will go over a lot of things. So that will be modern web design with your HTML and CSS, and that includes CSS Grid. And then on top of that, we're going to be learning how to create a checkout on the bottom of our web page if you want to buy it. And then when you hit your submit button, it will email you like basically a receipt so that you can send your products or get credit card information. So let's just get right into it. Before I start, some prerequisites for this course are basic understanding of HTML and CSS. So starting with the terminal, which is my preferred way of beginning a project, we can just cd into your preferred directory, and then we can make a folder called our eCommerce, since that's what we're creating. We can change our directory into the eCommerce folder, and then we can create our index.html, style.css, and app.js files, and then we can go back to the previous directory and open this in VS Code, which is my preferred text editor. So before I get started using code, there is this one extension that I will be using. As you can see down here, it says Go Live. When I click this button, it'll open the web page in a live website on your browser. So as soon as you save in here, it'll reload. So that's that. The plugin is called a live server. It looks like this. It's by Ritwick, I'm probably butchering this name, but Ritwick Day. So yeah, let's just get right into it. VS Code has an extension built in called Emmet, so when you hit the exclamation point, it gives you a boilerplate of HTML. So we can just give this a title, and I'll just make it like buy your merch now or something. And then we can just get right on started with this. Let's create a title that the people will actually see. Let's just do it like live code. It's basically just going to be the same as the main title. And then we're going to create 3 divs, which is the... I don't know why my thing isn't working. Just going to create 3 divs. So this is going to be the title, right? But then right here we will get the user's credentials. Right here we'll have our products, and then right here we will have our checkout area. So let's create our divs for that. So we're going to create a parent container, and then inside we're going to have a bunch of children. So we'll have a div dot we'll have a div dot credentials. Credentials. Spelling is not hard during quarantine, or spelling is hard during quarantine. Jeez, I'm losing my mind. So we'll have credentials, then we'll have content, which is what they will be buying, and then we'll have checkout. And everything I'm doing here with this div dot and then insert class name is an Emmet abbreviation also. So Emmet's already built into VS Code, but if you're using Sublime Text, it's also built in there. So in this episode, we're only going to be working on the credentials div. Check out the playlist. I'll probably be uploading every day because I've got nothing better to do. So yeah, let's get into it. In our credentials, we're going to want to create 2 inputs. This is also an abbreviation. We do not want these type as well. Yes, we do want the type as text actually. So we're going to have a placeholder for name, and then also we'll have a placeholder for email, and these are just going to be so you can put in your name. My name is Brady, and then we could do email livecode@mail.com, and then we can get the credentials like that. One last thing we can do with the email is we can do type equals email. So there, that's going to create that. And if we have a button with the type of submit, which checks everything above it, it checks if the email's filled out. We can do, so if we have an email, blah, 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 like this, and we hit submit, wait, what did I do wrong? This did not. Okay, well, anyways, it's just checking if it's an email. It's giving it the type of email. And then we can do one last thing. We can give it the ID of credential name, and then we can give this one the ID of credential email. And in this tutorial, we'll be using IDs and classes because I prefer to use classes in my CSS because it just looks cleaner, but then you're also going to need an ID for your JavaScript. So basically you just copy this like that. You can copy the ID, and that's how I'm going to be doing it. You can name these IDs however you like. It is your website. But this is how I'm doing it. Why is this throwing an error? Oh, I did style. So yeah, that's it. And it's pretty basic code right now. It's basically to go over what we've done. We've given this a title, which is this part right here. Then we've given it a header, the largest one that you could do, and it's right here. Then we've done two inputs, one with the placeholder of name and the ID or class of credential name. So you can do your name here. And then you have the one with the placeholder of email and the type of email and the ID/class as credential email. So this is where we'll be getting our buyer's credentials. And theoretically, you could also have one for credit or debit card. But with this, it's basically the same exact way you can do this. And I'll have an extra tutorial actually on how to add a credit card, but basically you can just do placeholder as credit card. And I know it's more complicated than this, but you can just, the card, you need more than just the numbers on the card, but for basics, you can just add it like this and continue adding. So you could do credit card number, and then you could do like code, so that they can actually use it to charge your card and stuff like that. But right now we're not going to be using this. We're just going to be having a name and the email. So thank you guys for watching. I'll have the source code in the description. It'll be my GitHub link, excuse me. You can also check out my other projects there. I do a lot of web stuff that uses a lot of CSS grid and stuff, which is what we're going to be doing in this tutorial series. So watch out tomorrow for the next video, and I'll see you then. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, by the way. That would be really helpful. Alright.